Hi guys, it's the last day of 2025 and I just thought to do a recap of my year. To be honest, when this idea came to my mind, just run through all of the things that happened from January to December. I just said to myself like, I beg, it's boring, Jerry. Like my life is really boring, but this was just me or this is just me being ungrateful considering the fact that actually a lot happened, but then you need to sit to think to realize that a lot happened. So welcome to my, boring rundown. I'll be reading from my laptop because I don't have everything by heart. Anyways, guys, I'm trying to hit a target of 50,000 subscribers. I know you know. I know you know. But for the sake of people who do not know, so I'm trying to hit a target of 50,000 subscribers by the end of next year. Today is the last day in the year. Today is the last day. Do me this favor. Do me this one last favor before we move to the new year. Please, in God's name, just make my dreams come true.
Make my wish come true. All I want for New Year is your subscription.
Don't even rhyme. But anyways, you know what I mean. All I want for this new year is your subscription, your like, and of course your comment. So let's do a rundown of how my year went, okay? Let's start. So in January, I was optimistic and waiting for my visa. I bought a few things. My visa was not out yet, but I bought a few things by faith. And eventually, January wanted to end, but God said, oh yeah, visa, come out. So my visa came out on the 29th of January, just like 2 days to the end of the month. You see, don't give up. Oh. There's something called a last minute miracle. I always believe in a last minute miracle. Anyways, my visa came out on the 29th of January and yay, I was so happy. I think I'll look for that video where I filmed like my reaction in real time. Currently 1:51 a.m. 29th January 2025. You guys, at exactly 12:07 a.m. I got a mail. A successful mail. You guys, this is not my reaction in real time because I've been on a long call with my sister since 12:07. I got that mail. I called her around 12:10 or so. Immediately I checked the message and saw it. We've been talking from then till now. You guys, my heart is so filled with joy. God. I probably would attach that video if I remember while editing. So in February, I traveled to the UK. I returned all my naira. Oh God, you see that exchange of returning your naira to your family member who is with you. Oh God, it's so soothing. So in 2022, when my brother was traveling, when we got to the airport, immediately we came down from the car. My brother brought out all the cash he had. I think it was like 8K, I'd be 9K. Then he's like, "We don't take all the cash. I wouldn't be needing it anymore." Hey, that was when the reality struck. Like, bro, like you're really living Nigeria like this. So I told my sister when we got to the airport that you see that thing Chuka do, I must do am. I must do it so that it's going to give me that impression that truly you are living Nigeria. So I carried the money. I also have a video. If I also remember, I'll attach that video. I also have a video where I was handing over that money to my sister. I'm like, this tradition is gonna continue, okay? Guys, I'm doing a ritual. In 2022, when my brother was traveling, when we got to the entrance of the airport, he gave me all the cash he had. He's like, I wouldn't need this naira anymore. I wouldn't, I wouldn't need this naira anymore. That's what he said. So you guys, we are replaying this. This is 2025, and I'm leaving. And of course, I wouldn't need the naira anymore. Guess who I'm giving it to? Oh yeah, inheritance, collect. How go try?
What's this?
I don't
You were renting Nigeria before leaving.
see a lot of money. Well, not be 1K be this.
Not be me itself. How much you guys
This girl, you are and at 3 million, you are ungrateful. Okay. So yeah, in February, I stamped my passport for the first time. So I did my passport in 2018 thereabout, but it expired without a stamp, without any visa. But when I renewed it, God made himself known. And then it was my first time entering an aeroplane since I was born. And now I'm getting old. It was in February this year I entered an aeroplane for the first time. It was also this year I traveled internationally, obviously, for the first time. Glory. That's February. So in March, I started onboarding with teaching agencies. Of course, I started going to school. Nothing happened that much in March. But yeah, I think I made contact with some teaching agencies sometime in February. Then in March, I started the whole onboarding process. Mind you, when I came, I was still working. I hadn't let gone. Hey, I was still working with some of my clients, so I wasn't totally like jobless. So I'll go to class, come back, work. On the days I didn't go to class, I was just sit at home, work. Okay. So in April, I officially started my first job in the UK. Yay! And I think it was that month I started job hunting too, because house hunting too, because my brother's landlord then told them that he wanted to sell the house, and also in April I started house hunting. Okay. In May, I continued house hunting. It was also that month I now got this house. I got this house, I moved in, and then I received multiple emails saying my portal, okay, May, because my school deadline was like May 30th. So after that 30th, I received multiple emails telling me that, oh, you have 7 days to pay before your portal will be locked, and we'll take action against you if you don't pay within 7 days, whatever that mail said. If I still find it, I will attack. All these things where I say I will attack. May God help me. May I feel fine now. Let me not be lazy. Anyways, in June, I was still working and paying fees. June, I could not remember any spectacular thing that happened in June. But yeah, June was just June. And then July was kind of slow because then my teen agency was always posting me to Bradford. I stopped working at Bradford. Then I told them that it was too far. Like I could use 2 hours going, 2 hours coming. It was too, then I kept putting pressure on them to find a place in Leeds for me, but they did not want. So I stopped by faith, thinking that if immediately I stop, they're going to find a place for me in Leeds. They're not fine, no. So for the most part of July, I was out of work, and my brother helped me to pay my rent. He gave me some money to add to the little I have. So that was how I paid my rent for July. And then in July, I was arrested. I not say you people, I've said this thing several times, how I was arrested. Some people will come comment section, they laugh. This are they joke. This is me. I just say me, I don't want to share because I just still they traumatized by that experience. I'm still traumatized by that experience. But yeah, I was arrested in July. And then it was also in July I was fully monetized on YouTube. Yeah! Ah, good. It was in July I was fully monetized. That was when I got the mail. You've been fully yeah, you know. And then in August, I started working full time. No, I started working full time towards the end of July, around 28th July. So when I just started August, I just said August, I started working full time. It was now in August that they closed my portal, but who cares? Not bad, not me. Anyways, so yeah, it was also in August. My sister's traditional marriage was in August, and everybody in my family was on the edge. I didn't feel bad that I was missing it because I would miss it because my mother and her village people go food there. So I was just like, okay, no wahala. I was streaming it online. So my sister was giving me live updates. My cousin was giving me live updates. My mother was it was as if I was there, gone, gone, gone. So yeah. So my sister got married, and literally I have another brother. From having one brother to having two brothers. Now my mother and I even called when my sister's husband went to see her, like, as far I want to marry you, I want to pluck a tree or a flower. I want to pluck a hibiscus flower from your compound. My mother was now like, after the visit, my mother now called me, like, oh, you have another brother now. You have another elder brother now. You guys should help me. Oh, is it just me overthinking this thing? But your younger sister's husband is also your younger brother. It doesn't matter if he's older than you, Shebi. You guys should tell me now, because when she told me that, and I'm like, how? My younger sister's husband is my younger brother. Please, oh, you guys should correct. No, I know I'm not wrong, so don't correct me. So I say, no, just tell me I have another brother, maybe a younger brother, but don't say. Anyways, my sister got married to the love of her life in August. And then in September, I was still working full time. And of course, I completed my fees in September. Ah, God. September was a very relieving month for me. I could sleep with my two eyes closed. I did not have heart heart palpitation, no panic attacks. You know how, like, when you're owing school fees and you're sleeping, you just remember you're owing school fees. Not just that you are owing school fees, but your account is actually locked and you can literally not do anything about your school with that account. You could not wake up from sleep. Sleep will just vanish from your eye. You'll be panicking, you'll be scared for the future. You'll be like, God, what if these guys report me? What if? But in September, I completed my fees. All glory to God. Then in October, I received my first paycheck on YouTube. It was oh my God, it was so relieving. I was like, oh, okay. My effort and everything is paying off. I received my first paycheck. It was not a big money, like big money, but at least, you just say, yes, at least there's something coming out of your effort. Okay. So in November, I bought my iPhone 17. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In November, I bought my iPhone 17. I also became a godmother for the second time. Yes, in November. Okay. I became a godmother. And finally in December, to be honest, there's no very, very, but yeah, I just wrote a couple of things anyways. So I had my presentation in class. I almost crashed out in December because there was so much. The whole proposal thing was almost making me go crazy. And then I'm not working full time. You know, when I said, oh, during break, you have to like, I'm not working full time. And to be honest, it is deliberate because I have two assignments to submit before this, on or before 6th January. And yeah, I have to get done with that. So if I work full time, I will not have time to finish all of that. So that's why I just like I'm working but not full time. So I'm just okay with the little shift I'm saying. I just need time to do my after all. That's what brought me here, right? So when January starts, we can continue our life. So yeah, I took some cover jobs, of course, to pass the holiday. Okay. So yeah, this is a brief recap. Hey, if I remember another thing that happened within and I did not capture here, I go vex. I go really vex, okay? So yeah, this year is a milestone for me. I should also add that it's actually the first time in my adult life I am living alone. Okay. So every single time I've had to live with people, I've had to live. Yeah, technically I live in a shared apartment, but I live alone, like as me. I get to plan my meals alone. I get to, everything alone. From university, I stayed in a hostel where, although yeah, I'll technically say I live alone, but hostel, now, you're still around people. And then my friend literally makes my meal. Like when I stayed with my friend Kelechi, she literally cooks every day. So I did not used to cook then in school. Okay. So yeah. And then I went for NYC. I stayed in the family house. So we're doing a collective cooking kind of. After NYC, I went to my father's house. My mother was cooking for me. So, so it's actually today, this year makes that this is the first time I am living alone as an adult. Like this is Udochi and I live alone. This is my room. This is my house. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. I said I wasn't going to make this video anyways, but here we are. No matter the little wins, we need to celebrate it. Imagine me not coming to say, oh, this is the first time like I'm monetizing my YouTube channel and I'm making money from my YouTube channel. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. And trust me, I'm not taking it for granted. Okay. So yeah, this is my recap for 2025. What was the high point of your 2025 and what was the low point of your 2025? Well, obviously you can guess I had a lot of high points. My lowest point was just the fact that the pressure, yeah, pressure from school fees. That was like one of my lowest points where I used to have, you're in the bus, you're having fun, you're thinking about the good things of life and boom, panic attack. Because why? Anyways, yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. This is my last. I'll try to post this video sometime in the morning so that is it possible? Anyways, we'll see how that goes in the morning so that it doesn't go so late and people can at least watch it on the last day of 2025. So this is me checking out of 2025. Who knows what my first video for 2026 would be? Hmm. Anyways, let's see how that goes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in 2026, guys. Happy New Year! That should have been the first thing I say. Happy New Year, guys, and I wish to see you in one piece, good health. God would grant all of our heart desires. 2026, 2025 would never be better than our 2026. It's from glory to glory, more glory to glory. Okay. Thank you so much for always supporting me and for the love, everything. Like, I don't take it for granted. Like, my head is swelling. So, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot exhaust the number of thank you I have to say to you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate. And I'll see you in 2026. To those